I want to tell you about a day I thought was going to wreck my business, but it ended up being the day I learned what real leadership looks like. We had just hired a new guy, a young kid, good attitude, eager to work. It was his second week on the job. We had a big window cleaning gig on a nice home. It's one of those clients that you really don't want to lose, right? So I split the crew, sent the new guy with the lead tech I trusted, and I checked in around noon. All good. They're actually ahead of schedule. Awesome. No problem. But about an hour later, I get a phone call. The client is furious. She says a screen was bent, there's water on the carpet, and someone tracked mud all through her living room. So I drive out there, stomach's in knots, right? I'm thinking this is bad. I knew he wasn't ready. I should have just done it myself. But when I get there, I see the damage. It's real. And I also see something else. The new guy, he's standing in front of the client, owning the mistake, manning up. He's apologizing. He's not blaming anyone. He's not hiding. He didn't go out to the truck and wait for me. In that moment, I realized something. I could either blow up, fire him, make an example out of him, or I could turn this into a moment that builds something a little bit bigger down the line. I told the client, we'll make this right. And we did. New screen, professional carpet cleaning, no questions asked, right? Like always take care of your clients no matter what. Then I pulled the kid aside and I said, you owned it. You didn't hide. That's rare. I can train skill, but I can't train character. Let's keep this thing going. All right. That kid, he's still with me. He's one of my most dependable guys today. And here's the point. You're going to deal with mistakes. Clients will get upset. Stuff will break. But how you respond in those moments, that's what separates you from a boss, from a leader. You don't just grow a business by being good at the work. You grow it by building people. And sometimes your biggest headaches are your biggest growth moments in disguise. I didn't lose the client that day. In fact, she gave us a 5-star review for how we handled everything, right? Which is like amazing. Leadership isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up when things go wrong and showing your team and your clients who you really are in those moments. So if you're a small business owner and you're trying to scale, don't just focus on the work. Focus on the people. Focus on the clients, the employees, because that's what builds your legacy, the company's legacy.